Hi everybody,
Hey y'all,
I'm Evan,
and I'm Nora.
and we wanted to take this moment to share with y'all about the upcoming Fox Pen retreat that is October 10 to 13. So coming up in just 5 weeks, and we wanted to share a little bit about the property of Fox Pen and what you would be experiencing if you were to attend.
Yes, so excited.
And I'm so excited you're going to be with us to teach herbalism.
Me too.
I've loved learning about herbalism and ritual and ceremony from you over the years. It's been really, really special, and you've really taken my practice to another level.
Thank
honestly.
you, dear Evan.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, last year I got to join in and visit and be a part of Evan's retreat at Fox Pen. And why don't you share with us and everyone a little about the land at Fox Pen and your family property and what it means to you?
Yeah, so my dad purchased Fox Pen about 20 years ago. I was 10 years old, so now probably going on 25 years. And I'll just never forget being a kid out there, walking barefoot, no worries whatsoever about, stepping on anything or coming into animals. We were aware of what was out there, and as 10-year-olds, we just had this knowing that we were connected to it all and that nothing was out to get us, So we would walk around at night in our PJs, barefoot. We would get lost on the land. It's 140 acres, and all we had was our one flashlight, no phones at that time. We just had a flashlight and ourselves.
Yeah.
And we would get lost. And then we would be brought back by either the loud music on the speaker at the laughing place, the main cabin, or people drumming and singing and playing guitar around the fire if we happen to be having a big party out there. So from the very beginning, we were always hosting gatherings for family, for friends, huge Thanksgivings where we would eat outside as a family of 30 to 50. And because my dad, Doyle, so loves hosting people and holding a really beautiful space, and he just likes to see people smile around food, around the fire, sharing stories and laughter and music. He has continued over the years to build cabin after cabin. And there's been many points where we say, "Dad, what are you doing building more cabins? Stop working." And his response is always, "Build it and they will come." So...
And last year we came.
So last October was the first retreat that we hosted at Fox Pen. This March, April Punsalan with Wild Herb Academy, she hosted an herbal retreat. And so this will be the third. And we are just so excited to continue opening space for healing retreats, herbal retreats, yoga, wellness, and just in general, gathering of families, gathering of communities where people can feel a sense of safety and security, knowing that they can really let go and just be. Because in life can be so busy, right?
Yeah. And I feel like this is the perfect time of year, just like last year, after the movement and action of the summertime, to come into October and really give yourself this opportunity to rest and restore. And you can feel it on the land, the energy that has been built there of reunions and time that your family's been together. There is just so much love out there, and they have done such a great job, and your dad, Doyle, of creating structures on the lands that feel like they're not an obstruction, but just a part of it. And that felt really amazing too, to be somewhere where it's just all interconnected too.
Absolutely. He will love to hear that you felt that, because he put so much of his heart and soul into that place. It's literally heaven on earth to him.
Yeah.
And so when others can arrive there, step foot on the land, and then experience it for the whole weekend and just feel the unfolding of self and the connection to the land in the way he has, I mean, that's his dream come true.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that you felt that.
Of course. And it wasn't just me, it was everyone else who was gathering there too.
Yeah.
You know, everyone was sharing so much of that. And just having the fires every night too. We were all able to get cozy with each other and look up at the stars and get to learn a little bit about the medicine that's on the land too. You know, like that 150 acres, like we weren't even able to touch it, but what we were able to explore felt really untouched at the same time, you know.
Intentionally untouched, intentionally left alone to grow wild, be wild, so that we humans who are lucky enough to be able to connect with it can also feel our own bit of wild, right?
Yeah.
I'll never forget, regarding the group last year, I shared this with somebody this morning, and it just made my heart smile. When after dinner, we were sitting around the dinner table. Of course, we had the fire going in the background, and everyone was laughing. You know, this is a group of 11 of us who had, a lot of them had never met before. And one of the girls just slapped the table and she said, "Y'all, we just met a few hours ago." And everybody just laughed at that, like, acknowledgement that we feel like family and we just met.
And I feel like that's a testament to like the space that Evan is able to hold, and for the container too.
Thank you.
Like the people that you gather. So if you're looking for that, if you're looking for a sense of community, and you're welcome to bring your friends, or just know coming by yourself that you're going to leave with friends as well.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So, Nora, I would love for you to share a little bit about your experience in teaching herbalism and just in general connection to the land and ceremony. What was it like for you to lead that out there last year, and maybe what do you anticipate unfolding in this coming retreat?
Beautiful. Thank you. So I'm so excited this year to return to the land, because being able to go there and hold space, we circled and gathered, and I come from a lineage of the wise women tradition of healing. So connecting together and really quieting so we can hear the falcon, getting to hear the spirits of the land. And one of my favorite experiences was everyone just walking quiet before we went on a plant walk together too, so that we were feeling into the experience of the plants. And that's what I love to share is, yes, we'll get to learn the medicine of the wild plants that are out there, but first feeling like what we receive from them, what plants are talking to us, because we have so much wisdom ourselves too.
I loved that. That might have been my favorite part of the retreat, because it was just a long moment of silence, and we need that. We need more of that in the busyness and sometimes the loudness that comes with life. That is the beauty in life, but the balance, the other side of it, is the silence.
Yeah.
So we can really feel the experience. And invitation to see what connects to you, to your soul on the individual level.
Yeah, so everyone left with an experience with one of the trees or plants or flowers, and the invitation was to continue that connection going forward, knowing that there's resources and different opportunities and ways that you can connect to the plants. And this year I'm really excited because we're bringing in some medicine making as well together. So we'll take it like even further and not just give you the invitation to make medicine once you're at home, but you'll leave with a piece of medicine that you can take with you, and new rituals that you can bring into your life with medicine, like something simple, you know. We don't have to make things complex all of the time, and this retreat will be an opportunity to be in ceremony the whole experience, like with interplays of the fun and the play and the yoga movement and the connection, but also taking time to just be with ourselves too. So we're leaving the experience feeling like full and restored. Yeah,
That's my
intention. And we
Definitely.
have so many other people coming to share their medicine.
I know. Gosh,
like,
I'm
tell us
so
who else is
excited.
coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just so excited for this group of people that's coming together. It's going to be
Me too.
amazing. And I just thank the stars and Mother and all of it for connecting me with all of these people who are coming to contribute their magic. So let's see. So I will be leading yoga and meditation and teaching on finding balance through Ayurveda, the ancient sister science to yoga. And then we have Mimi McGee, who is a nutritionist and chef from St. Simon's Island. And she's so well known in the area for just that, for leading, largely for leading retreats on Cumberland Island. She's been doing that with a fellow yoga teacher from the area for the past 10 years. And she cooks all of their food. So she's going to be coming to not only prepare for us vegan sushi and fermented veggies, but she's going to teach us how to do it through the process of preparing for us. So it's a little mini vegan cooking class. And she's also going to teach us, like, we're going to have a nutrition class. And she, months ago when we talked about this, had so many topics of balancing hormones and emotions and just centering the mind, aging gracefully, so many things that she threw out in terms of nutrition. And I said, let's do it all, but we don't have time for it all. So she's going to be narrowing down her focus based on who shows up and what we feel is most needed for that container. And then we also have
Joanna.
It's Joanna. Help me with her last name. I can never pronounce her.
Joanna's like my best friend that I don't even know her last name. I love that. I love you, Joanna. I don't even know.
Pulitzer, I think.
Okay.
Anyways, Joanna is amazing, and I met her last year at April's herbalism retreat earlier this year in March, and she and I really just connected on a soul level from the very beginning, and I knew right away that I wanted to work with her more, and so she will be leading an experience at the end to kind of conclude the retreat experience to help us connect to the natives on the native history that is a part of that land, and she'll be sprinkling her magic in throughout the retreat also by offering some of her delicious Ayurvedic breakfasts. So overnight oats and chia pudding, of course, incorporating the Ayurvedic inspired spices that are just all around really good for digestion and immunity and energy. So healing. And then lastly, AJ, my boyfriend, is going to be coming as well, and he's going to be cooking for us some really delicious Greek food. So his family is like just iconic Greek, and they are all amazing chefs. So he's going to be making some spanakopita and gosh, I can't remember all the Greek names for all the meals, for all the food items, but really delicious stuff, like straight from the culture of Greek culture. And of course, all of the food that's going to be provided is going to be in respect of all of our different eating styles and needs, because it's understood, right? We all have different needs when it comes to nutrition. So it's going to be largely vegetarian, all vegan options. If someone is vegan, you will be supported. Also, of course, gluten-free, dairy-free options. And those of us, like myself, who do enjoy partaking in meat, we will have some meals that have optional meat. So we're going to have a nice variety when it comes to the food.
I felt very well fed last time.
I think everybody did. Yeah.
And I love that it's inclusive for everyone, and there's so many different ways that we're gonna learn together and be educated, but also a lot of rest time and different spots for hammocks to lie out at nighttime to just listen to music, or if you need to go to bed early too. It's a place where you can feel so comfortable, and there's so many other people that are going to be there to make sure that you're getting what your intention is out of the experience too.
Absolutely.
So I just know that the ceremony is just going to be layered throughout the whole retreat experience, from when you wake up in the morning, and the way that Evan wakes up our bodies, especially last year. She does such a great job of infusing everyone that she's curated this entire thing for us, y'all, and brought in all of the people that she loves and all of the community. Basically, I think what Evan would want out of her perfect retreat, she's creating for us. So getting to receive that together, y'all, it's going to be so special. And tell us more how we can sign up.
So you can go, if you're seeing this on Instagram, you can just go to the link in bio. That'll take you to the link tree. And from there, just scroll down. I think it's the second one, and it's called Arriving Home Through Nature at Fox Pen, October. So just click on that, and that'll take you to the website. And from there, just click on the registration. So to secure your spot, it's a $300 registration fee. And there are various price options, just depending on what kind of bedding you like. So we have camping, we have a big shared community cabin, and then we have a few more private spaces that have private bathrooms. So all around, like we said with the food, fitting for everyone.
Yeah, and it feels really supportive to know that there's such accessibility through it all, and I know that's Evan's soul, and as a person, she really wants to make sure that everyone can join. And so if you want to take it more totally off the beat, and you just want to be outside in the tent, that you can make that happen too. So
absolutely, there's so many cool spaces to put up a tent. Whether you want to feel kind of like you're on the beach, there's sand, actually, even though it's an hour inland, it's sand from millions of years ago when the water was up that high. You could be underneath the tree, you could sleep in your hammock. There's so many options.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us about it.
Thank you for doing this, and for teaching herbalism to our group. All right.